Good morning, VBHS. Happy Friday.
Orange, you glad you're watching episode 51 of Pointer Pack News? Anyway,
here's your Pointer Pack News.
The virus has made its way to the U.S., the first case being close to Seattle, Washington.
on Monday, American authorities reported 88 cases nationwide, with 2 fatalities, both being older adults with underlying health problems.
The number of confirmed cases around the globe has passed 85,000 on Saturday, according to a tracker maintained by Johns Hopkins University, and more than 2,900 infected people have died.
The good news with the U.S. is that we're better prepared than most countries, so the virus will be more contained and we will be more secure from infections.
Keep your hands washed, you filthy animals.
Since it's an election year, we'll keep you briefed on candidates.
Joe Biden won 49% of the South Carolina primary.
Bernie Sanders finished in a distant second with 20%, followed by Tom Steyer, who dropped out of the presidential race on Saturday night.
Pete Buttigieg came in 4th, but sadly has dropped out of the race, with Elizabeth Warren coming in 5th.
The U.S. signed a deal with the Taliban this Saturday, laying out a timeline for the troops' withdrawal from Afghanistan. This will set the stage to end America's longest war.
The Trump administration has framed the deal as the long-awaited promise made to war-weary Americans, for the Afghan war has defined a generation of loss and trauma.
The deal between the U.S. and the Taliban may not stop fighting in Afghanistan immediately, but it will usher a new era.
Since it started in 2001, really it's all we've ever known as kids. So hopefully this deal holds true and that promises are held.
Hey everybody, it's me, Scotty, and I hope you're having a wonderful Friday because here is some news from around the world. This episode is Asia and America, and I hope you're catching on to the pattern I've had for like 2 years now. Now, I know you're all tired of hearing of the coronavirus, but this stuff is important to keep track of, as the virus has been confirmed in Mexico. This has in turn caused President Trump to consider closing our southern border down completely. Now for some good news. In Vietnam, all 16 corona cases have been declared cured by the World Health Organization. The Vietnamese Prime Minister says they simply relied on fundamental principles as there is no definitive treatment yet. Maybe them Vietnamese are onto something. And finally, in Kyrgyzstan, a midwife, that's somebody who helps delivers babies, was able to accomplish her job using the help of an app. The app, called the Safe Delivery Application, was developed by the WHO and is capable of providing evidence-based guidance free of charge and without an internet connection. Now that is a handy app. And that is all the time I have for today, folks. Please don't question why I only ever have time for 3 pieces. It's not important. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you all next week.
Next Monday, March 9th, sophomores and juniors will be signing up for classes for next year in your CAPS hour.
Faculty, you have a meeting next Monday after school, so don't forget.
Next Wednesday will be the last club meetings for the semester. FBLA, Educators Rising, and Yoga in N103 will meet at 8:45.
And CAA, TARS, and YDA will meet at 9:07.
Also, not next week, but the next week, National History Club is sponsoring History Dress Up Week, the week before spring break, March 16th to March 20th, to dress up in gear for our favorite decades from last century.
Monday will be 50s Day.
Tuesday will be 70s Day, but be sure to also wear green because it'll be St. Patrick's Day.
Wednesday will be 80s Day.
Thursday is 90s Day.
And we're also out March 20th.
Everyone is encouraged to participate.
Last week, softball played against Clarksville at the annual benefit game, and based on their performance, we're about to have a good year. Good job, girls.
As you all know, Friday was senior night for basketball at VBHS.
Both boys and girls dominated against Springdale, meaning both teams will get to go to state this year.
Going into next week, you can make it to a few different games.
Yep, on Monday, freshman baseball play at home.
On Tuesday, soccer plays Salem Springs at home.
Track will be participating in the James Lindley Quad City meet.
Baseball plays Red Oak at home.
And softball plays at Harrison.
On Thursday, softball plays at Alma.
On Friday, both boys and girls soccer team are playing the River Valley Tournament through Saturday.
At 3:30 on Friday, cheer tryouts are happening.
And baseball plays Northside at home.
Saturday, March 14th, softball hosts the VB Invitational Tournament.
Public service announcement. The school is stinky enough as it is, so please quit using the handicap stall in this bathroom on the history hallway. You guys keep clogging it, and it's kind of gross, and I hate it. Please stop.
Howdy ho, Joe Schmoes. It's me, Bryson, back with your Factual Day in History.
March 5th, 1981, the British CX-81 computer was launched, selling more than 1 million units. It was only 70 pounds and about $90 US. And thank Glob that the keyboard design has changed since then.
Oh yeah. Next, in 1999, the legendary Monica Lewinsky appears on national television to talk about her affair with ex-President Bill Clinton.
And finally, for a fun fact, tomorrow is Isaac Kennedy's 18th birthday. And this Sunday, it's Bryston's 19th birthday. So, get flexed on, I guess. I don't know.
Anyway, off to Alex with the weather.
Happy Friday, folks. Welcome back to your weekend weather. Let's get straight into the weather. Today we will have a high of 64, a low of 37, and a 0% chance of precipitation. Saturday we'll have a high of 66, a low of 43, and a 0% chance of precipitation. Sunday we'll have a high of 69, a low of 54, and a 0% chance of precipitation. Thank you for joining me for your weekend weather. I hope to see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.
I love Van Buren High School. I love all of the students and the faculty. Everyone's always been very welcoming here, and it's just a great place to be.
I have loved it. I'm used to working with the younger kids, but I've had a blast getting to know the younger kids that I used to work with in elementary schools and how they've grown up, and the faculty here is super sweet.
It can be overwhelming. Miss McGee and I have been working on it, but we just keep trying to focus on that this is beneficial to the students. Any chance that they can get to take a free ACT, we just want it to be as flawless and seamless as possible. And so we have just worked together and on the planning and the organization part, and we're just excited that everyone gets that opportunity to take the free ACT. Students.
Students. I love getting to be able to talk to them about their plans for the future.
Yes, absolutely. Feeling like we're getting to be a part of that and seeing them achieve their goals and their dreams, that's the best part.
Hey guys, I'm here with Miss Cheney. Miss Cheney, you're in charge of running the campus cafe, and how's that going for you so far?
It's going great this year. We've been very busy.
So you provided snacks for the administrators for the ACT test, and what gave you the idea to provide snacks for them?
It had been done before in the past, and we just wanted to make sure that the teachers around here worked so hard, and we just wanted to make sure that they had something special on a really hard day, because giving the ACT is really hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's harder than actually taking it.
Yeah. And can you tell us something you love about working at VBHS?
I love the atmosphere here between the students and the teachers and the administration. Everybody works together and pulls together, and it's just a really fun place to come to work.
Hi guys, here's the sustainability facts for the week. Big congrats to New York State for banning single-use plastic.
This went into effect over the weekend.
Other states that have banned plastic bags so far include
California, Hawaii, Connecticut,
Delaware, Maine, Oregon, and Vermont.
In 1991, Maine became the first state to enact legislation requiring recycling efforts at retail stores.
Summer, always fighting just to win your time. So long ago, it's now a memory, haunting me all the while. And now it's just the jealousy.
I'm brain dead, dude.
Alright, go. Probably shouldn't be smiling, it's pretty serious. Just leave that out, that's stupid, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm having a freak out.
Anyway.
Here's your border pack news.
Facts.
Ow, I always mess up the intro. It's the same thing, like...
Done. Hey, Dad.